Many of you have had really, really troubling pasts. You could have dealt with so much betrayal from the people closest to you, so much heartbreak, so many disappointments, so many things that left you feeling worthless, so many things that helped you to feel like you didn't belong and that you would never amount to anything. But just because your past was troubling, just because you've went through so many things that could have destroyed you and did destroy you in the moment, it doesn't mean that your potential is not great. It doesn't mean that your potential is not fruitful, is not abundant, and is not everything you could have imagined it to be. Sometimes we go through so many things in our past and we take it, we bottle it up, and we carry it with us throughout the entirety of our lives. And we run with that story. And we allow that story to overcome us. And we allow that story to keep us small. And to keep us in this space where we're not able to grow. We're not able to move forward. We're not able to persevere. We're not able to dream. We're not able to do the things that's really deeply in our hearts to do because we feel less than, because we feel worthless, because we feel like the stories that people said about us in our past were true. But I'm here to tell you, the past only helped you to be where you are in the present. It only built you to be strong, to be resilient, to be unbreakable, to be unmoved, to have boundaries, to love yourself, to recognize when someone is not for you, therefore have discernment in many different ways. Your past served as a builder. It served as a necessary part of your life so that you can build character. But your past does not have to be your present, and it definitely doesn't have to be your future. You have to choose to be different than who you used to be. You have to choose to make different choices and to create a different story. It's so important to heal. It's so important to find peace. It's so important to accept. When you accept things, you're no longer in that victim mentality. When you take part in just things happening because they needed to happen, when you take part in the things that you had a part to play in, not saying that, if you've dealt with trauma as a child that you deserve that, because that is not what I'm saying whatsoever. But even the recent past, if you've done things that you're not proud of, if you've made certain choices that were not you, it doesn't mean that you have to walk around feeling sorry for yourself. And it doesn't mean that you don't have the ability to change in a millisecond, because all it takes is a thought and an action. All it takes is, I want to be different. That thought. I want to do better. I want to become more. I want to follow my dreams. I want to be at peace. I want to choose happiness. I want to put myself first, and to actually take the necessary steps to do that and to move forward. That's really all it takes. You can do that right now. If there's anybody here that has been in a really, really dark place, just know that your darkness makes way for light to come in. Without darkness, you wouldn't even be able to see the light. The darkness makes the light more bright. So the things that you went through, it makes you strong. It makes you unbreakable, because now you know what signs to look for. Now you know how to treat yourself. Now you know how to treat others. Now you know how to not allow negativity to keep you down. And now you know these things because you've been through it and you've survived it. But please don't allow your past to come into your present and to contaminate your future, because it doesn't have to. It all starts with you at the end of the day. You have to make the decision to change, to be better, to forgive. If you do not forgive the people that have hurt you in your life, it's not going to hurt them. And it's not for them. It's for you. It's just like walking around carrying a 5-pound weight all day. You don't have to carry the weight. Carrying the weight puts unnecessary stress, unnecessary pressure, unnecessary hurt, unnecessary pain on you. Nobody else. No one else is carrying the weight but you. All you have to do is place it down. Just forgive the people that hurt you. Understand that at the end of the day, it didn't do anything but make you stronger. It didn't do anything but make you more resilient. Because no matter what things happen to you in your life, in your past, you still maintained your spirit. You've still maintained that. You're still loving, you're still kind, you're still caring. Even if you might have a little bit of a wall up, that's okay. Sometimes things take time. Healing takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, but it starts with one step. Search for the tiny positives in your life. Have gratitude. You know? Do everything with purpose. Be kind. Be optimistic about your life. Dream big, okay? And don't allow anything or anyone to put you back in that box that you used to be in when you were little, in the past. You are not your past. Just because people want to continue to see you that way, it doesn't mean that that's who you are. And you can either accept that or you cannot accept that. You can either go with their story or you can create your own. But like I said, it all starts with you. You have the power. And no one can take that power away from you unless you give it away. So I'm encouraging you to take tiny positive steps. It doesn't have to be these gargantuan things. It doesn't have to be so big to start off. Start off small. Journal. Meditate. Be out in nature. Go to a zoo. Be with animals. Do mindful things, you know? Draw. Eat healthier. Do whatever it is that you feel would help you to align and to become the person that you've always wanted to be. Please don't allow other people's story to dictate yours. Because all people do that are at a low vibration, at a low frequency, is project. They don't want you to go above them. So they want to keep you small, especially if you're not strong enough to say no. Especially if you're not strong enough to decline the things that they're saying about you. I know you're strong. You've been through so many things that could have otherwise broken anyone else. but you're still here and you're still beautiful. You're still handsome. You're still glowing. You're still a light. You still have that beautiful, soft, kind, amazing spirit. And please don't ever, ever let anyone take that away from you, because it is your superpower. You don't have to be like all these other people in the world that's out here taking people's light from them, bringing people down, sucking people dry, using people, manipulating people. You don't have to be that. Continue to be the beautiful light that you are, and move with purpose. And understand that your past does not have to be your potential. And your past is not your potential. You can be whatever it is that you want to be in this world. And you are destined for something so great. Because let me tell you, God, the universe, spirit, gives the toughest battles to the strongest soldiers. You were built for this. And at the end of the day, if you don't have a story, it's not going to mean as much. So I really, really hope that this message helped. If it did, please share the video. Please like, please leave comments. Spread positive light to others. Anyone else that's going through it that may comment anything that, is just making them just not feel as good. Any experiences that people might want to share. Just please spread light, spread positivity. I love you. Hearts. And I'll talk to you in my next video.